I was born in a small town called Sunnyvale. It's a cozy place with lots of trees and friendly neighbors. My parents, John and Mary, lived there for many years before I came along. They always told me stories about how they met in high school and fell in love. My family background is pretty ordinary. My dad works at the local grocery store, and my mom is a nurse at the nearby hospital. We're a close-knit family, and we spend a lot of time together, whether it's cooking dinner or going for walks in the park. As for my cultural heritage, we have a mix of traditions from different backgrounds. My dad's side of the family is Italian, so we often make homemade pasta on Sundays and celebrate big family gatherings with lots of food and laughter. My mom's side has Irish roots, and we enjoy celebrating St. Patrick's Day with green decorations and traditional Irish music. Growing up, I've always felt proud of my diverse heritage and the rich tapestry of cultures that make up my family history. It's shaped who I am and how I see the world around me. I started my educational journey at a school called Sunshine Elementary. It was a fun place with colorful classrooms and friendly teachers. I learned to read and write there, and I made lots of friends. After elementary school, I moved on to Sunnyvale Middle School. It was a bigger school with more students, but I still enjoyed learning and exploring new subjects. Math and science were my favorite subjects, and I always worked hard to do my best. High school was a bit more challenging. I faced some tough exams and homework assignments, but I persevered and graduated with honors. One of my significant achievements was winning first place in a science fair with a project I worked on for months. However, I also encountered challenges along the way. Sometimes I struggled with understanding certain concepts or keeping up with the workload. But with help from my teachers and family, I learned to overcome these challenges and grow stronger. Looking ahead, I have big dreams for my future education. I want to attend college and study engineering. I've always been fascinated by how things work and want to invent new technologies that can make the world a better place. My goal is to earn a degree and eventually work in a field where I can use my skills to solve real-world problems. Right now, I work as a customer service representative at a local store in my town. My job involves helping customers with their questions and making sure they have a good experience when they visit the store. I enjoy being able to assist people and make them feel welcome. Before this job, I worked as a cashier at a grocery store during my high school years. It was my first job, and I learned a lot about handling money, providing good service, and working as part of a team. In the future, I hope to pursue a career in marketing. I've always been interested in advertising and finding creative ways to promote products or services. My goal is to work my way up in the marketing industry and eventually become a marketing manager or director. I believe I have several skills that would help me succeed in a marketing career. I'm good at communication, both written and verbal, which is important for working with clients and creating effective marketing campaigns. I'm also creative and enjoy coming up with new ideas and concepts. Additionally, I'm organized and detail-oriented, which would be beneficial for managing projects and deadlines in a fast-paced environment. In my free time, I like to spend time outdoors, especially hiking in the nearby mountains. There's something special about being surrounded by nature and breathing in the fresh air. It helps me relax and clear my mind after a busy week. One of my favorite hobbies is painting. I love to express myself through art and experiment with different colors and techniques. Whether it's painting landscapes or abstract designs, I find joy in the process of creating something unique. I'm also passionate about cooking and trying out new recipes. There's a sense of satisfaction that comes from preparing a delicious meal from scratch and sharing it with friends and family. Cooking allows me to be creative in the kitchen and explore different flavors and cuisines. These interests play a big role in shaping my identity and contributing to my personal growth. They help me explore my creativity and develop new skills. Hiking teaches me resilience and determination as I navigate challenging trails. Painting allows me to express my emotions and thoughts in a tangible way. And cooking brings me joy and connects me with others through shared experiences. Overall, my interests and hobbies enrich my life and add depth to my personality. They remind me to embrace curiosity, embrace challenges, and find joy in the simple things. My core values revolve around kindness, honesty, and respect. I believe in treating others the way I want to be treated and being truthful in all situations. Respect for people of all backgrounds and beliefs is important to me, as I believe everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and fairness. These values guide my decisions and actions every day. Whether it's helping a friend in need, speaking up for what's right, or showing empathy towards others, I strive to live by these principles in everything I do. I believe that by embodying these values, I can contribute to a more compassionate and understanding world. Several significant life experiences have shaped my worldview and reinforced these values. One such experience was volunteering at a local homeless shelter. Interacting with individuals facing adversity taught me the importance of empathy and compassion, and it deepened my understanding of the struggles that many people face. Another impactful experience was traveling to a different country and immersing myself in a new culture. It opened my eyes to the diversity of the world and the beauty of embracing different perspectives. Through these experiences and many others, I've come to appreciate the value of empathy, honesty, and respect in building meaningful relationships and fostering a sense of community. Overall, my values and beliefs serve as guiding principles that inform my decisions and actions. They shape my interactions with others and influence the way I navigate the world around me. By staying true to these values, I strive to make a positive impact and contribute to a more compassionate and inclusive society. I'm a friendly and optimistic person who enjoys making others smile. I like to see the bright side of things and believe that a positive attitude can make a big difference. People often describe me as approachable and easy to talk to, which makes me happy because I love meeting new people and making friends. One of my strengths is that I'm a good listener. I enjoy hearing about other people's experiences and perspectives, and I try to be supportive and empathetic when they share their thoughts and feelings with me. I also like to think that I'm dependable and responsible, always ready to lend a helping hand or take on a challenge. However, like everyone else, I have my weaknesses too. Sometimes I can be a bit shy in new situations, especially when I'm meeting a lot of people at once. It takes me a little while to feel comfortable and open up, but once I do, I'm usually fine. I also tend to procrastinate sometimes, especially when it comes to tasks that I find boring or difficult. In terms of how I interact with others and perceive the world around me, I try to be kind and understanding towards everyone I meet. I believe that everyone has their own unique story and perspective, and I try to be respectful of that. I also like to stay curious and open-minded, always eager to learn new things and see things from different angles. Overall, I think my personality traits help me connect with others and navigate the world with a sense of curiosity and compassion. I have both short-term and long-term goals that I'm working towards. In the short term, I want to improve my skills in my current job and take on more responsibilities. I also want to spend more time with my family and friends, making memories and enjoying their company. Looking further ahead, my long-term goal is to start my own business. I have a passion for entrepreneurship and want to create something that makes a positive impact on the world. Whether it's a small local business or a larger venture, I want to build something that I can be proud of and that brings value to others. In terms of personal growth, I aspire to become more confident and assertive. I want to be able to speak up for myself and pursue my goals with determination and courage. I also want to continue learning and expanding my horizons, whether it's through formal education or self-directed study. To achieve these goals, I'm taking steps to develop my skills and knowledge. I'm seeking out opportunities for professional development and networking, whether it's attending workshops or connecting with mentors in my field. I'm also setting aside time each day to work towards my goals, whether it's through research, planning, or taking concrete actions towards achieving them. Overall, I'm excited about the future and motivated to pursue my goals and aspirations. I know that it won't always be easy, but I'm determined to keep pushing forward and working towards the future that I envision for myself. Life has had its share of challenges for me. One difficulty I faced was moving to a new town when I was younger. It was tough leaving behind my friends and familiar surroundings. Everything seemed different and strange at first, but I slowly adjusted and made new friends. It taught me the importance of resilience and adapting to change. Another challenge I encountered was struggling with self-doubt and insecurity. There were times when I didn't believe in myself or my abilities, which held me back from pursuing my goals. But with the support of loved ones and a lot of self-reflection, I learned to overcome these doubts and embrace my strengths. Despite the obstacles, there have been moments of triumph that have shaped my journey. One such moment was when I won a public speaking competition in high school. I was terrified of speaking in front of others, but I pushed through my fear and delivered a speech that resonated with the audience. It boosted my confidence and showed me that I was capable of more than I thought. Another triumph was when I achieved a personal goal I had set for myself. It took a lot of hard work and determination, but seeing it through to completion was incredibly rewarding. It taught me the value of perseverance and the satisfaction that comes from accomplishing something meaningful. These challenges and triumphs have helped shape who I am today. They've taught me important lessons about resilience, self-belief, and the power of perseverance. While there may be more challenges ahead, I'm confident that I can overcome them with the same determination and resilience that have guided me this far. I have strong relationships with my family, friends, and partner. My family has always been there for me, supporting me through the ups and downs of life. Whether it's sharing meals together or simply spending time talking and laughing, our bond is unbreakable. My friends are like an extended family, always there to offer a listening ear or a helping hand when I need it most. And my partner is my rock, my confidant, and my biggest cheerleader. Together, we navigate life's challenges and celebrate its joys. These relationships contribute greatly to my sense of self. They remind me of who I am and where I come from, grounding me in times of uncertainty. They provide me with love, encouragement, and acceptance, helping me to feel valued and supported. They also challenge me to grow and evolve, pushing me out of my comfort zone and encouraging me to become the best version of myself. Through these relationships, I've learned many important lessons. I've learned the value of communication and compromise in maintaining healthy relationships. I've learned that trust and honesty are essential ingredients for building strong bonds. I've learned that love is not always easy, but it's always worth it in the end. And most importantly, I've learned that the people we surround ourselves with have the power to shape our lives in profound and meaningful ways. I've had moments in my life where I've learned things about myself that I didn't know before. These moments of self-discovery have helped me understand who I am and what's important to me. For example, I realized that I'm passionate about helping others and making a positive impact in the world. This has led me to volunteer for various causes and seek out opportunities to give back to my community. Over time, I've noticed that I've changed and grown in many ways. I've become more confident in myself and my abilities, and I'm not afraid to take risks or try new things. I've also become more empathetic and understanding towards others, realizing that everyone has their own struggles and challenges. Currently, I'm focusing on personal growth in several areas of my life. One area I'm working on is self-care and prioritizing my mental and physical well-being. I'm making an effort to take better care of myself by eating healthily, exercising regularly, and practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Another area of focus for me is self-improvement. I'm always looking for ways to learn and grow, whether it's through reading books, taking courses, or seeking out new experiences. I believe that personal growth is a lifelong journey, and I'm committed to becoming the best version of myself that I can be. Overall, self-reflection has been an important tool for me in my journey of growth and self-discovery. By taking the time to reflect on my experiences and learn from them, I've been able to evolve into a stronger, more resilient person who is better equipped to handle whatever life throws my way. My identity is shaped by various aspects such as my gender, sexuality, race, and nationality. As a woman, I navigate the world with the unique experiences and challenges that come with being female. My sexuality, whether I identify as heterosexual, homosexual, or bisexual, also influences how I see myself and interact with others. Additionally, my race and nationality contribute to my identity, shaping the way I perceive the world and how others perceive me. Cultural influences have played a significant role in shaping who I am. Growing up in a multicultural environment, I've been exposed to a diverse range of customs, traditions, and beliefs. From celebrating holidays and festivals to enjoying traditional cuisine and music, these cultural experiences have enriched my life and contributed to my sense of belonging. Moreover, my cultural background has instilled in me certain values and perspectives that guide my actions and decisions. Whether it's the importance of family and community, the value of hard work and perseverance, or the significance of respecting elders and traditions, these cultural influences have shaped my identity and shaped the person I am today. Overall, my identity is a complex and multifaceted tapestry woven from various aspects of my gender, sexuality, race, nationality, and cultural background. Embracing and celebrating these diverse elements of who I am allows me to navigate the world with a deeper understanding of myself and a greater appreciation for the richness of human diversity. Taking care of my health is important to me, both physically and mentally. I try to stay active by going for walks or doing exercises at home. It helps me feel strong and energized. Eating nutritious food is also a priority. I make sure to include lots of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains in my diet to keep my body healthy and strong. For my mental well-being, I practice mindfulness and relaxation techniques. This helps me manage stress and stay calm during challenging times. I also make time for activities that I enjoy, like reading, listening to music, or spending time with loved ones. It helps me recharge and feel refreshed. I've faced challenges related to my health in the past. There were times when I felt overwhelmed by stress or struggled with feelings of anxiety. It was tough, but I reached out for support from friends and family, and I also sought help from a therapist. With their support and guidance, I was able to overcome these challenges and feel more balanced and resilient. One triumph related to my health was when I decided to quit smoking. It was a difficult habit to break, but I knew it was important for my health. With determination and support from my loved ones, I was able to quit for good. It was a huge accomplishment, and I feel so much better now that I've made that positive change in my life. Overall, taking care of my health and well-being is a priority for me. By staying active, eating well, and taking care of my mental health, I'm able to feel my best and enjoy life to the fullest. I've had some really cool travel experiences that have left a big impression on me. One time, I went on a trip to Europe with my family. We visited lots of different countries and got to see so many amazing things, like famous landmarks, beautiful landscapes, and delicious food. It was an adventure I'll never forget. Traveling to different places has helped me see the world in a new way. When you visit other countries, you get to experience different cultures and ways of life. It's eye-opening and makes you realize that there's so much more out there than just your own little corner of the world. I've also had some memorable encounters with people from different cultures. Whether it's chatting with locals at a market, trying new foods at a street vendor, or participating in cultural festivals and traditions, these experiences have broadened my perspective and taught me to appreciate diversity. One time, when I was traveling in Asia, I stayed with a local family in a rural village. They welcomed me into their home and showed me their way of life. It was a humbling experience that taught me the importance of kindness, hospitality, and the universal language of friendship. Overall, traveling and experiencing different cultures have had a big impact on me. They've helped me grow as a person, become more open-minded, and appreciate the beauty and diversity of our world. I can't wait to continue exploring new places and making more unforgettable memories along the way. I have a few things I really love doing that let me be creative. One of my favorite things is writing stories. I enjoy coming up with characters and adventures and letting my imagination run wild on the page. It's a way for me to express myself and explore different worlds without ever leaving my room. I also like to dabble in painting. I'm not very good at it, but I find it relaxing and fun to play around with colors and textures. It's a way for me to unwind and let go of stress. Another passion of mine is music. I love listening to all kinds of music, from pop to rock to classical. I also play a few instruments, like the guitar and piano. Music has a way of touching my soul and expressing emotions that words alone can't convey. These creative outlets bring me a lot of joy and fulfillment. They allow me to express myself in ways that words alone can't. Whether it's writing a story, painting a picture, or playing a song, these activities help me connect with my emotions and make sense of the world around me. They bring me a sense of purpose and fulfillment that I can't find anywhere else. I have some beliefs that are important to me, though I don't follow a specific religion. I believe in being kind to others and treating everyone with respect, no matter what they believe. I also believe in taking care of the earth and all the creatures that live on it. One philosophical idea that resonates with me is the idea of mindfulness. This means being present in the moment and paying attention to what's happening around you. It's something I try to practice in my daily life, whether I'm eating dinner with my family or taking a walk in nature. It helps me feel more connected to the world around me and appreciate the little things in life. I've had moments where I've felt a deep sense of connection to something greater than myself. It might be while watching a beautiful sunset or listening to the sound of waves crashing on the shore. These moments of spiritual growth remind me that there's more to life than just the day-to-day routine. They help me feel grounded and grateful for the beauty and wonder of the world. I like to help out in my community whenever I can. One way I do this is by volunteering at the local food bank. I help sort and distribute food to people who need it, and it feels good to know that I'm making a difference in someone's life, even in a small way. I'm also passionate about environmental issues, like reducing waste and protecting natural habitats. I participate in cleanup events at local parks and beaches, picking up litter and helping to keep our environment clean and beautiful for everyone to enjoy. Another cause that's important to me is education. I believe that every child deserves access to a quality education, regardless of their background or circumstances. That's why I volunteer as a tutor at the local elementary school, helping kids with their homework and reading skills. In addition to volunteering, I try to support local businesses and organizations whenever possible. Whether it's shopping at the farmers market or attending community events, I believe that supporting local initiatives is essential for building a strong and vibrant community. Overall, I contribute to the well-being of my community by giving my time and energy to causes that are important to me. Whether it's through volunteering, advocating for issues I care about, or supporting local businesses, I believe that everyone has a role to play in making their community a better place. Technology is a big part of my life, and I use it every day for lots of different things. I use my smartphone to stay connected with friends and family, whether it's through texting, calling, or social media. I also use my computer for schoolwork, watching videos, and playing games. I'm really interested in emerging technologies and innovations, like artificial intelligence and virtual reality. I think it's fascinating how these new technologies are changing the way we live and work. I like to read about the latest developments and imagine how they might shape the future. I also try to leverage technology for my personal and professional growth. For example, I use online courses and tutorials to learn new skills and expand my knowledge. Whether it's learning how to code, improving my photography skills, or studying a new language, technology provides me with access to resources and opportunities for growth that wouldn't be possible otherwise. In my professional life, technology plays a big role in helping me stay organized and productive. I use productivity apps and software to manage my tasks, schedule meetings, and collaborate with colleagues. Technology also allows me to work remotely and stay connected with my team, even when we're not in the same place. Overall, technology is a powerful tool that shapes how I live, learn, and work. By staying curious and open-minded about emerging technologies, I'm able to harness their potential for personal and professional growth. I try to be smart about how I manage my money. I make a budget each month to track my expenses and make sure I'm not spending more than I earn. I also try to save a portion of my income each month for emergencies and future goals. I have both short-term and long-term financial goals. In the short term, I want to save up enough money to buy a new computer for school and take a trip with my friends next summer. In the long term, I want to save for a down payment on a house and start investing for retirement. One lesson I've learned from past financial experiences is the importance of living within my means. There have been times when I've overspent and ended up with a lot of debt. It was stressful and difficult to dig myself out of that hole, but it taught me the importance of being mindful of my spending and saving habits. Another lesson I've learned is the value of patience and consistency when it comes to saving and investing. It's tempting to try to get rich quick or take big risks with my money, but I've found that slow and steady wins the race. By setting realistic goals and sticking to my plan, I've been able to make steady progress towards my financial goals over time. I believe that learning is an important part of life, and I'm always eager to grow and improve myself. I try to approach new challenges with a positive attitude and a willingness to learn from my mistakes. There are a few books and courses that have had a big impact on me. One book that I really enjoyed is called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It taught me the importance of living in the present moment and finding peace within myself. I've also taken online courses in subjects like coding and graphic design, which have helped me develop new skills and expand my horizons. There are so many areas of knowledge and skills that I'm interested in cultivating. One area that I'm particularly interested in is psychology. I find the human mind fascinating, and I want to learn more about how it works and why we behave the way we do. I'm also interested in learning more about different cultures and languages, as well as improving my communication and leadership skills. Overall, I believe that learning is a lifelong journey, and I'm excited to continue growing and evolving as a person. Whether it's through reading books, taking courses, or exploring new hobbies, I'm always looking for ways to expand my knowledge and become the best version of myself that I can be. I like to express myself through my clothes and accessories. My fashion sense is all about comfort and confidence. I like to wear clothes that make me feel good and reflect my personality. I'm not really into following trends or sticking to one particular style. Instead, I like to mix and match different pieces to create my own unique look. Some days I might dress up in a funky outfit with bold colors and patterns, while other days I might keep it simple and casual with jeans and a t-shirt. I think my style is influenced by a combination of cultural and individual factors. Growing up, I was exposed to a variety of fashion styles from different cultures, and I like to incorporate elements from these diverse influences into my wardrobe. At the same time, I also like to experiment with my own personal tastes and preferences, whether it's trying out a new hairstyle or accessorizing with funky jewelry. Overall, my personal style is all about self-expression and having fun with fashion. Whether I'm dressing up for a special occasion or keeping it casual for a day out with friends, I like to wear clothes that make me feel happy and confident in my own skin. I care a lot about the environment and try to do my part to protect it. I believe that we all have a responsibility to take care of the planet for future generations. I try to reduce my environmental footprint by making small changes in my daily life. For example, I try to use reusable bags and water bottles instead of disposable ones, and I recycle as much as I can. I also try to save energy by turning off lights and unplugging electronics when I'm not using them. I think it's important to be mindful of the impact our actions have on the environment and to look for ways to make more sustainable choices. Whether it's by supporting businesses that use eco-friendly practices or advocating for policies that protect our natural resources, there are lots of things we can do to make a difference. One experience in nature that has impacted my perspective was when I went camping in a national park with my family. Being surrounded by the beauty of the natural world made me realize how important it is to preserve and protect our planet. It inspired me to take action and do my part to help protect the environment for future generations to enjoy. In my family, we have some special traditions that we cherish and look forward to each year. One tradition is that we always gather together for a big family dinner on holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's a time for us to come together, share a meal, and catch up on each other's lives. We also have some cultural heritage traditions that are important to us. For example, my family comes from a diverse background with roots in different countries and cultures. We like to celebrate these cultural traditions by cooking traditional dishes, playing music, and sharing stories from our ancestors. To honor our family's heritage, We sometimes participate in cultural festivals and events in our community. It's a way for us to connect with our roots and share our cultural heritage with others. We also like to pass down family recipes and stories from generation to generation, keeping our traditions alive for future generations to enjoy. Overall, our family traditions and heritage are an important part of who we are. They help us feel connected to our roots and to each other, and they remind us of the values and beliefs that have been passed down through the generations.